Okay, this is a storyline reading for Miss Felicia Johnson. Miss Felicia Johnson was murdered, and I did some storylines on her, but I wanted to know they actually had the murderer in their hands and they let the person go at the time back then. But I wanted to find out if they captured the person again, and if so, what's going on as far as the case. But this channel is about spiritual justice, so it's about God having it where this person gets spiritual justice because he deserved to get spiritual justice for the murder of Miss Felicia Johnson. Miss Felicia Johnson was a young lady. I think she turned 25. I think she was celebrating her birthday. She met someone online some kind of way, and she was going to meet up with the person. They made some kind of arrangement or whatever it might have been, and something must have went wrong some kind of way, or he just was a nut. Let's say it that way, because my storyline said he was. Follow me? So the thing is, we need justice for Miss Felicia Johnson through the justice system, and God wants God's justice spiritually. He must pay. Okay? So this is the brass level 1, healer tarot. Okay? I'm going to throw this in. Chilly. Let's just flow for Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson. Sorry about that. Okay, Miss Johnson. This like this and warm myself up a little bit. I didn't want to have my jacket on, but it's kind of chilly down here, so we just gotta go with it. I gotta go with it, huh? Okay, thank you, Lord, in advance for your blessing. Okay, you put it down for a minute. Bear with me. Just fixing my hair. That's what I was doing. I'm just fixing my hair. Alright, let's see this for Miss Felicia Johnson. Universe. So Universe gave me deck 9 of Healing of the Soul. And I'm going to reach and get it in a minute. And deck 6 of the Abuse card. So deck 9 is down here. Got a lot of cards down here in deck 6 of the Abuse cards. Deck 6. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, the last card. This is the last card. This was under here, but this is the last one. What was she willing to do to save herself? Because it was all about money. Because she is getting money from being with this person. But what would she do to save herself? That's the bottom card. So let's just flow. This is Healing of the Soul. When you hurt someone to the core or even murder someone. Follow me? And then we have abuse. When you just abuse someone or someone abuse you. Follow me? So we have the top cards I'm going to say. Then I'm going to go into the storyline for Miss Felicia Johnson, a 25-year-old young lady who had lots of life to live. I don't know if she is a dancer. I'm not sure if she is a dancer or not. She might have been a dancer. I'm just not sure. Okay? But she was murdered. Bottom line. Okay? And she deserves justice. Either Miss Johnson had a skin disorder, something on the skin, even on the tattoos, or this man. Okay? She had some deep feelings about something, or this man. Because I can't remember what his name was. It was... I think what was he, African, Haitian? I don't know what he was. I just can't remember I can't even say his name, so I just got to call him this man because I don't know how to even say his name if I see it, okay? She had to let her sounds be heard loud and clear, okay? And she had to become groomed to what God created her to be at birth, right? And that's not to be molded by anyone. God didn't want her to have this kind of job, first of all, okay? It says right here that she existed for a bigger reason than what she even thought, and even what this person thought. I'm ready to be guided to my path. Once she saw that this is what was going to happen, I'm ready to be guided to my path. Okay, I don't know as far as her and her mother or this man and his mother. One of them had mother problems where their mother wasn't emotionally available. Get what I'm saying? Right? What the mother love feel like. One of them mother, the man or her. Right? It says right here, depression do not last but for a lifetime. This could be her father. Where he had to choose him after a while because he misses a little girl. I know she's not a little girl, but to fathers, you are that little girl. Get what I'm saying? Okay? Maybe this man was blaming things on him being raised by somebody else, or he just was adopted. And it made him a monster. Get what I'm saying? A mean person. It was transparent that he looked at Ms. Johnson as a liability. He is Ms. Johnson. I'm bruised, but I'm still me inside because he bruised her and he hurt her and he did whatever he wanted to do to her at the time because he is a man dominating and did all he wanted to do to her and abused her and murdered her. She had to be calm to conquer this thing because she was trying to cheat on. She wanted him to cheat on her achievements, or he wanted her to cheat on his achievements. He wanted her to take the walls down for love. But maybe she was hesitating after a while. Maybe she changed her mind, anything like that, because something didn't smell right. Get what I'm saying? So God told her, caution, Ms. Johnson. She proceeded with caution because she had to build a path to build people up some kind of way. Okay, we got parent cards. So either parent, his parent, one of them parent. Will I ever know who born me? Parents should not walk away. One of them parent, one of them hers or this man's. He took a shortcut, or he was touching on her to see how far he could go. Get what I'm saying? Okay, that's the bottom card, right? I told you, right? So I got to go back this way. Okay, you can still do your God mission if you like. If you still, it says, can you still love me now you know? Because I think this man was gay some kind of way. Or could she still, instead of saying love, could she still like him? Get what it's saying? Or it says she is gorgeous and she was down with the speedway at the time. Being different just means she stood out. And she was adorable, God says. She was on a battleground with this man, though, and she did a preview to see that she was. She was in the plantation way of living, not having enough food, money, clothing, shelter, or love, one or the other. And life was falling apart for her because she wanted this man, whatever his name is, to change at that time period. Because she saw it right then that this man was racist or didn't come up to today's time. Remember, this man is brown like she brown, but when you're dealing with Africans and anybody like that, they don't consider themselves black. Get what I'm saying? So whatever he was, Haitian or whatever this man was, he had a racial problem. Get what I'm saying? Okay, we had pills. He might have been taking some kind of pills, follow me, where he can get any time. She had the being to express her spirituality to the world and learn the lessons God wanted her to learn because she wasn't going to postpone an active action, and that was meeting this man, or he wasn't either. But she needed to have a clear mind because he is letting off his sexual tendencies. Flames were sparked, and she captured it from this man. Follow me? If she was wondering right here, if this man is gay, she should have asked this man. This man was gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm just saying. I'm just waiting the card, okay? So, it's a whole different, I have no idea. I just want to know if this man, I don't see anything that's saying that this man is, I don't see anything there. I want to see that. I want to see the felon card or something, but so far, I don't think I see it. Oh, shoot. Let's just see in verse 4. Two cards fell. I'll get them eventually. Let's see. Any nosy, I know. Bear with me. Did this come from here? How's this card right here? There's 2 cards sitting there. I don't know. This was it. I don't know if I dropped it. I might have dropped it. I'm not sure. Let's see something. Did I drop this? I don't know. I gotta sit it down for a minute. I don't know if I dropped it or not. A money deal. Talking about money. Arrangement. It's arrangement. Something didn't smell right though. Get this in. Something was wrong. And full of drugs. Let's see. Here you go. He couldn't control himself in his own skin. Look at this. This is the card. Transparent that he looked at her as a liability. He couldn't control himself in his own skin, and she liked fashion. First card is he wasn't going to postpone an active action, and she wasn't either. She wasn't as far as going to meet him, but he wasn't as far as making her a liability. Get what I'm saying? Okay, he's slipping through the corridors, slipping through the parking lot, slipping through wherever to make it where he can get to her. Follow me? Because he planned things out, changing cars and all kind of stuff he did to try to make it where he wasn't noticed or seen. She needed a being to express her spirituality to this world and learn the lessons God wanted her to learn. Okay, a lack of control out of this man or out of her. Either she is a Capricorn, she is the daughter of a Capricorn, or she had negative energy, or he had negative energy. Maybe he was a Capricorn. Or act like one, the devil energy. Okay, it says right here, where you get that training. So some kind of way she was going for a job, right? And she needed the transportation. Okay, it says right here that gradually a court date is coming up. Okay, that's what I want to see. Gradually a court date is coming up. Okay, so maybe they got this man. That's all I want to hear, something good, Lord. Okay, what do your mother love feel like? I don't know if she knew her mother, had a close relationship with her mother, or this man, one of them. Their mother wasn't emotionally available to him. She is living a plantation we're living, not having enough food, money, shelter, love, or what I told you. Love, shelter, food, money, or clothing. One or the other. Life was falling apart. Okay, it says right here that okay, it says pill pushing effect, getting pills and can get them anytime. This man was using pills. She asked for a drink. And maybe he thought it was funny, or she thought it was funny, or he asked for a drink. Okay? She was gorgeous. She is on a speedway. Okay? But she in a safe and happy place now with spirit. Get what it's saying? Okay, it says right here, this will happen on her journey. So maybe he put pills in her drink some kind of way. Follow me? Okay? And that weakens you when somebody putting pills in your drink. You can't fight or nothing to your full capacity. It was torment. He tormented Ms.Johnson. His story was flimsy, right? She is getting happy because she is going to fill out some kind of application. She thought for a new job at that club she was going to first, right? But it didn't happen, okay? Will I ever know who born me? See, this still dealing with parents. Her parent or his parent, whoever. Why did the parent walk away some kind of way? So it says right here that she's dealing with a shark. And this man was a shark. He was a monster. Blaming things on being raised by somebody else or being adopted. She wanted this person to change, whatever his name was. He wanted softness and sensitiveness from her, or she wanted it. Okay? It says I'm ready to be guided to my path, right? But this is the first part. I exist for a bigger reason than what I think. So some kind of way she got to thinking something after a while, maybe inside there, because he wasn't acting like this, sensitive and soft to her. And then she might have got to thinking a little bit different. Wait a minute, I exist for a bigger reason than this. Maybe she's changing up, changing her mind, backing out. You know what I mean? I'm ready to be guided to my path by God, changing up, anything like that. So it says right here that he wanted her to take down the walls for love. So maybe she's backing out. Get what I'm saying? He wanted her to cheat on his achievements because maybe she's backing out. Okay? She was adorable. Being different just means that he stand out or she stand out, one or the other. He had back your ways of thinking and she saw that thing right then and she didn't like it. Either racial ways of thinking or not coming up to today's time. Like I say, he was whatever he was, so he ain't considered himself black, so he was just as bad as a white supremacist with his way he was acting. Follow me? He just was in brown skin. Follow me? Because he might have been trying to treat her like she was nothing. Get what I'm saying? Like she is dirt. Follow me? Okay? Even though he black as she is. Thoughts were scrolling at the duplex at whatever house they was in. This man was not her boyfriend, no kind of way. But it gotta be where we make it a date. I gotta replace what this card say and just say a date, because she was not married to this person. When you lose a spouse, you are free. So I gotta say, when you lose a date, you are free. He always talked about coming forward. This man need to come forward because they was on a date. She died. Okay? Become groomed to what God created her to be at birth. She had to be groomed to what God created her to be. A godly person, full of faith and know she worthy and love herself. Right? Because she is letting her sounds be heard loud and clear, maybe with this man, and he might didn't like the idea of her being boisterous. Follow me? Caution. She needed to proceed with caution, being boisterous with whoever this is, because she wanted him to change. He is a certain kind of person, probably. Get what I'm saying? Because people can be one way talking online to you. You get in front of them, is a whole different story. She had to build a path. God said to build people up. Follow me? So it says right here, can you still love me? Now you know. Can you still like me? Now you know. So this man was gay some kind of way. You can still do your God's mission if you like. She could still do her God's mission. Right? So it says, you must stay on your path. God wanted her to stay on her path. Follow me? Because she had to find other ways to pleasure herself. But he needed to find other ways to pleasure himself. Okay? Recovery for a brighter future. Live the best life by getting healed. So I feel like recovery for a brighter future would go with her father, because he the one left behind, and he had to live the best life by getting healed from what happened to his daughter. Because she did a preview and she saw she is on the battleground. Ms.Johnson with this man. She pinpointed it, some kind of problem with this man, and she complained about it. I feel she is boisterous. And then he's somebody, like I said, like he was, so he didn't like that. He wants somebody to be submissive and whatever, full range. Okay, being responsible for the self she had to, for no more lack, and not depend on people like that to help her. Okay, she had to be calm to conquer this thing, because she was bruised, but she is still her inside from this person. She had to have a clear mind, because this man was letting off his sexual tendencies. So it says right here, honestly, he was. She had deep feelings inside, and he had a skin disorder, whatever it was, or she did, burns, scars, whatever it might have been, tattoos, moles, whatever it is, dimples, whatever it is, freckles, one or the other. One of them had something, eczema. It was all about money, and it was because they was in agreement, to collaborate, and couple off or whatever. But what would she do to save her? Because she needed to save her at that time, because he isolated her. He got her isolated where it wasn't nobody to help her and protect her. She is isolated. But she is coping mechanism. She is isolated. Because it says right here that someone is a genius and don't even know it. She was a genius. And he didn't even know it, and she didn't even know it. because she is in pain, or he was dealing with some kind of pain medication. Okay, and it says right here, unfortunately, something didn't smell right to her because she was trying to back out. Okay, because he was touching, right? Follow me? Because he wanted to go all the way. But you got to touch and see how far the person let you go. Get what I'm saying? Or this goes with driving too. But since they already in the house, I got to keep it this way. Get what I'm saying? Because he in the house with her. Okay, it says right here, spring into your life mission. Leo. So she could be a Leo. He could be a Leo. She could act like a fire sign. He could act like a fire sign. It might have been a Saturday. I don't know what day it was for these two being together, right? Okay, the next one is that she had to have a wise mind and don't go in fast like a sailor, because she wasn't thinking nothing bad was going to be. So this is her father got to choose himself, and he chose himself, and he had to choose himself after a while, because depression don't last for a lifetime. God don't want him to be depressed a lifetime worrying about his daughter, but accept what happened and still love his baby girl, his princess, because the storyline said she was his princess. Get what I'm saying? And he would win if he found his princess. And she was found, as far as I knew of. So he found his princess. Okay. She didn't need to wonder why. She needed to ask this man, was he gay? Okay, can I still do my God's mission being gay? Follow me? Or she was gay. However, it's wrong, because she the God person. She the God person. Just the God person. Either she was gay, because it's a God person. Can I still do my? Yeah, you can do your God's mission being gay. Do not wonder why I asked. So I don't know with her and who this person is. Flames were sparked. So if he wasn't gay, she was. However, it's flowing. Right? But this is her card. It's not his card. This is her card. Because God wanted her to stay on her path. Remember? God wanted her to be groomed to what she was at birth. Remember? That means she the God person. Follow me? So maybe she was. But that shouldn't have been no problem with him. If she going to see a man, evidently she like men. So what is the problem here with this person? He just was a certain kind of man, I guess, with a bunch of hang-ups and whatever was going on with him. Okay, it says right here, flames were sparked some kind of way, maybe after knowing this or whatever. I don't know what caused all of this, right? And she captured the flames, so some kind of way they got to fussing. He put his hands on her in my other storyline, so he did hit her, or whatever all he did was transparent. He looked at her as a liability, you know, and he couldn't control himself in his own skin. Get what it's saying? He went overboard. She was a lady. She is a small lady. Here's a big, gawky man who took advantage of a young woman. I think he is in his late 20s also, but still, he's a big man, and she was a small woman, and he just had his way and did what he wanted to do. I just want him to get in jail so the men can have their way with him. That's what I like. Well, she loved fashion. And that's it. I'm not even going to do another one because it says that a court date is coming soon. And I'm looking at it that a court date coming, gradually coming. I saw that some kind of way in here. So I'm going to leave it at that. Because that's what I want. Spiritually, Lord, I need food. God wants for this man to acknowledge what he did wrong and feel it, that he took her life for nothing because he had his hang-ups, because this man had a mother problem bad. I don't know if his mother gave him away, he didn't know his mother, or his mother ain't treat him right, or whatever she ain't do. But it comes out on women. When your mother don't treat you right, you try to treat other ladies like trash. Newsflash, you ain't gonna be treating no ladies like trash because your mother treated you like trash. You don't bring this garbage to women. We don't want it. So yeah, so that's what it was. His mother wasn't available, treated him bad or whatever. I don't know, but you can keep that stuff, sir. Okay, this is for Miss Felicia Johnson. Hope he get everything that he deserve in jail. Go in there with the men and fight them and knock them around. See how far you're going to get. Okay, this the bracelet one, because God dealing with spiritual on this channel, and God is going to deal with you spiritually, mister. You think you got away, but it's coming. If the law gets you or not, God going to have you over this spiritually.